Someone's been lying to you about what it was they really want with you. And the reason why they've been lying to you is because this is the same person that's been leading you on, but they've been leading you on because they've been trying to piss you off because you stopped communicating with this person. Because this person isn't saying the truth, and you know there's more to the situation than what's currently happening. But now what's happening is a person won't admit their true feelings. And they're not admitting their true feelings because they're trying to get back at you for the fact that you're not responding to them. But what's happening with this energy, with the Ace of Wands and the Ten of Cups, this person can't run away from the love, but they can't run away from the emotional fulfillment either. And it doesn't matter how much this person tries to get to you, they always come back to you. Because with the Knight of Wands coming through, your absence and your silence, it makes this person want you and need you more. Because you become someone to this person that's unattainable. But it's also like at the same time, they constantly feel inferior, but they constantly feel like they're not good enough for your love. So what happens is this person won't admit the truth because they're terrified of rejection. And they see you not responding to them as an energy where they have to put up their barriers and they have to put up their boundaries to try and protect themselves. But there's no getting over the heartbreak of not having your love. So what happens is this person wants you more. And this is the same person that's leading you on. This is the same person that's denying it's a connection. They're denying it's a relationship, and they're denying that they love you. But it's hitting this person so strongly in between their eyes. That's this intense energy. It's hitting this person twofold over. Because this person is saying they're not in a relationship and they're not in a connection with you, but they always come back to you. Always. And again, this person always comes back to you because they feel like they got not good enough in the first place. But when you leave, it makes this person feel even worse. This person feels even more not good enough. So what happens is they have to prove to themselves that they're actually worthy and deserving of your love when you run. But yet this person puts up barriers and boundaries and says that they don't have a connection with you. They say there's no emotional vulnerability between the two of you and between this person because apparently they put up barriers and boundaries to your love. But whenever you leave, this person has to prove a point. And they have to prove a point that they can still have you and keep you when you walk away. Because this person does love you. And it's actually their love for you that clouds their judgment, but it's almost like it's their love for you that actually ends up winning in the long run, more than them actually scared to be emotionally vulnerable with you anyway. But this person keeps denying the fact now there's a relationship because you're the one that's put up your boundaries and they can't put up their boundaries anymore first. So they're pissed because this person now can't move forward because now it's like you hold the power. It's now like this person feels like because you've called the shots now that they feel like their ego and their pride is wounded. But what's really happening is it's the fact this person can't hold on to their ego and pride now. And they can't prove a point even to themselves because they were trying to prove subconsciously to themselves that they needed you. But what was happening, and now what's happening, is they can't ignore their intuition because they have nothing to hold on to other than heartbreak and other than losing your pain. This person can no longer get over the Three of Swords. They can no longer get over their grief and get over their loss because they have no control. There's no controlling their emotions because they can't hold on to their pride. They can't try and get back at you. The only way they can do that now is by trying to deny the fact there's emotions and feelings for you. But even that's not working because either way, whatever this person does, whatever direction they turn in, they always end up losing the most important thing. And that's the one thing they tried to control throughout everything. And that's your love. Someone thought they didn't love you. Now, someone is realizing that they do love you after the fact that you're with someone else. And I feel like the reason why they're realizing that they love you now is because this person is seeing the fact that everything this other person is giving you is the same energy this person could have given you. but they chose to believe that they weren't good enough for you. Therefore, they thought they closed their heart space off to you because they thought they could just move on, and they thought they would just move on into something else. But the thing is, you were this person's soulmate. This person was your soulmate. They were either this or they were either a twin flame. And what's happened up until you came into this person's life is this person has always been in connections that were karmic, or they've always been in connections that didn't work out. And what happened is this person turned their back on a soulmate connection. So what's happening is the fact that you're now with someone else, or the fact that this person witnessed someone else loving you, is making this person's regret and emotions go in overdrive. Because what's happening is now this person is realizing that they could have loved you, they should have loved you, and they could have given you all of the things someone else is giving you, but they chose to believe that they were not good enough for you. Therefore, this person thought they had put up boundaries. It's why this person always denied as well there was a connection there, because this person didn't want you to wait for them. This person wanted you to move on. And this person either let you go, they set you free, they said they weren't ready, and you moved on to another person, or you started to move on to another situation. Now this person is regretting doing that. They're regretting doing it because this person wants you back, but they want you back even more now that you're with someone else, and not because they don't know what it is that they want either. This person very much now knows what it is that they want, and they're realizing that they did always love you, and it didn't matter that they didn't say it wasn't a relationship. It didn't change the fact there was always a connection. And now this person is kind of like realizing that they led you on, and they're so pissed off within themselves, because if they hadn't have denied the fact there was love and there was a connection, you would have waited. But this person thought that it wouldn't have mattered. It wouldn't have had anything to do with waiting, because this person thought they had put up their boundaries, their barriers, and they thought they didn't let your love in. They thought they hadn't accepted emotional vulnerability with you, to the point where they weren't allowing themselves to love, because they've never allowed themselves to be in a connection where it was real love, because they've always been in karmic connections. But at the same time, this person never found their soulmate until they met you, because you were destined to come into this person's life. But what happened is when you came into this person's life, this person didn't feel like they were ready for your love. It didn't change the fact that you weren't meant to grow with them. It didn't change the fact that you weren't destined for this person. But this person chose to believe that you were just another person, or you were just another karmic, because it's all they've ever been used to. But also, this person's never been used to at the same time not having your love. So the fact that they took you for granted because they thought that they didn't love you meant that they took you for granted, because they ignored your emotions. They also ignored your love. They ignored you as a person, and they ignored your connection. So by them ignoring your love, by them ignoring what you wanted, by them ignoring you, it also ended up affecting this person. Because now this person is realizing in your absence, in your silence, because your love is no longer there, it is love that they needed and they wanted. But it took losing you to realize just how much they loved you. You're in a relationship with someone already, but they won't admit it. They won't admit it. And the reason why they won't admit it is because this person is actually scared. They're actually terrified of how quickly they've fallen for you already. And it scares this person, because this person has been in quick fixes, or they've been in rebound situations for a long time. Even though they've gotten close to people, they haven't got close to anyone else to the extent they've gotten close to you. And it scares the shit out of this person, because this person knows they can't run from your love. See, they have no choice but to give you a commitment. But look at that. The 8 of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles. You're so independent, and it's driving this person absolutely nuts, because it appears on the surface that you're playing hard to get. But you're actually just someone who's not dependent on someone else in the way this person is. And the thing with this message is it's like this person doesn't even want to be dependent on you. They want to have the ability to let this go or let you go, but they can't. They can't with this. With the King of Cups and the Knight of Wands. See, you're glowing up and you're re-attracting this person in. This could even be an ex situation, but you're re-attracting this person actually in, because all of the qualities that this person fell in love with you in the beginning, you're showing all of the same qualities, but you're showing even more characteristics. And this person is so impressed by your ability to actually be fine without them. This person kind of thinks that because you don't have so much clarity and you don't have so much closure, they think that that was going to be a reason for you to stay. But I see that what's happening is you're not putting up with the indecisive energy from this person. You're not putting up with waiting. So you're moving forward. And this person kind of thinks that you're playing hard to get. But with the Eight of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles, they're only saying this because they want you to feel guilty for moving on. They want you to feel guilty for it, because this person is giving you love, but they're waiting. Okay? They're giving you love with selfish intentions though, because they're saying that they can't fight for you and they can't win you over because you're not accepting this person's love. But you're just doing your own thing. And I feel like this person can't handle the fact that they know that you don't need them, because this person knows they can't control you into them taking the time to make a choice or a decision about what it is they actually give you. Because they're not dealing with just another rebound situation. They're not dealing with trauma bonds. They're not dealing with connections that are rebounds where it's like they can do whatever it is they want. They are now dealing with the Queen. And they're not used to dealing with the Queen because they haven't stepped up. They haven't stepped up into their masculine energy. And your energy is pure feminine or masculine, however you resonate with it. But your energy is something this person's not used to. And this person knows that if they have to have you, they have to step up. And they are absolutely terrified because they see how successful you are and they see that they're dealing with someone they're never ever going to meet again. And you've got this person running circles in their head. This person doesn't know what to do because they know they have to give you a commitment now to keep you. But they also feel like they can't give you what it is that you want because you're such a queen or a king, and they know that deep down they're just a page. They know they have the ability to step up, but this person knows if they want to get over all of their pain, all of their abandonment, and all of their grief, they're going to have to fully deal with it and get over it in order to keep you and win you over. And they know that waiting on you or pressuring you into waiting, pressuring you into you hearing a response from them is not going to work. Because this person knows in a lot of ways you've already made a choice or a decision to move on. And threatening you with third-party situations or threatening to leave you and cause you pain or grief or a sense of scared is not working. Because they see that you're a queen and they see how much you're manifesting and they know they can't compare to you.